It's on. It's on. Come. Yeah, I met her. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good morning. Welcome to the program this morning. This is Bystanders and Nuisance. I'm Christian Chuku. Yes, 24 hours to the election. Tomorrow we'll be having to know our next president by Monday. Yes, we have to talk about some issues this morning. I have the Daily Sun newspaper with me this morning. The Daily Sun newspaper with me this morning. I have the Vanguard newspaper and the Daily Sun. Yes, Simon Ekpa, I don't know what to call him. He was arrested yesterday by the Finnish police, and also he has been released. He's expected to return for more questioning to the police in Finland. And that's what we have this morning. Yes, we have, let's take a look at the Daily Sun this morning. The Daily Sun. Security agents take over poll results. Collation Center. Security agents take over poll results. Collation Center. As 87.2 million Nigerians elect new president tomorrow. Lagos, Kano, Kaduna, Katsina chart. BVASU's mandatory, says INEC. Labour Party protest exclusion in Lagos. US Oni Olubadan urged peaceful and transparent polls. Yes, Daily Sun says Ekpa, IPOB factional leader, arrested and released in Finland. Military police, others vow to deal with troublemakers. Military and police with others vow to deal with troublemakers. Steer clear of polling units. CP. The Commissioner of Police warned vigilante, volunteers and hunters. On the Naira redesign, federal government not in breach of Supreme Court order. That is Malami. Federal government not in breach of Supreme Court order. Malami, read that up on page 7 of the Daily Sun newspaper today, 24th of February 2023. Enugu lawyers boycott courts, give police government ultimatum over Labour Party senatorial candidate's murder, and they demand the arrest of killers. Article alleges plots by APC to scuttle the election. Allegations. Claims moves to compromise PVCs and INEC system going on in Imo. I have a voice note where we heard Atiku and Okowa speaking to an unidentified person on how the election can be, I don't want to say manipulated, but how the election can be reorganized in favor of the PDP. I have a voice note. I'll play that voice note for us this morning. Let's look at other reports where the Vanguard, 87.2 million PVCs collected as Nigerians go to polls tomorrow. INEC unveils voter spread, says no PVC, no voting. As that we are ready to credible polls. We are ready for credible polls. 6.259 million PVCs uncollected. 6.259 PVCs uncollected. Lagos, Kano, Kaduna, Katsina, Rivers lead in PVCs collection. Northwest, Southwest, North Central top chart. South, Northeast, Southeast have least voting strength. What we want in Nigeria's polls, that US, UK, Japan, others. Yes, election, we are ready to defend democracy at all costs. Chief of Defense Staff, Irabon, Ogun Cargo Airport records meeting flights. And that's what we have this morning. Sit at home. Simon Ekpa arrested and also released again by Finnish police. Troops arrest mastermind of Abuja Kaduna train attack. Good news. Troops arrest mastermind of Abuja Kaduna train attack. Yes, insecurity, fears persist as Nigerians vote. I have Mr. David. Come on, Mr. David.
Good morning to you, Mr. Chuku.
Yeah, they are making history. We are making history.
A very wonderful morning to you. And the eve of the election, Nigerians are joining up tomorrow to go to the poll, to cast their votes. And I believe I want to urge every Nigerian, just like you always said, everybody should show their PVC.
Yeah.
I have mine. I have mine today.
Just notice everyone speaking.
I have mine today. To vote. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to exercise my civil right as a Nigerian to go to the poll and then vote the candidate of my choice. So, and then I want to appeal to youth. Our youth should shun violence. Nobody should pay you to go disrupt the peace of the electorate. If these politicians want to cause havoc, they should use their children, not you. So please, every Nigerian should come out tomorrow and then exercise their franchise.
Okay. Northwest, Southwest, North Central top charts. That's those that have a.
Where is it?
Northwest, Southwest, North Central. They have more voters than the South, the Northeast, and the Southeast?
It has always been like that from time immemorial, because I think the Northwest has this larger population when it comes to electionary period. So I believe the youth yearning for change at this point should not relent, because even if the candidate of their choice is not being declared, it is now time for them to start building political structure across nooks and crannies of the federation, start building bridge across south and the north. So irrespective of who becomes the president on Monday, Nigerians would accept that. Nigerians would accept
And the PDP is saying that Atiku is alleging that there's a plot by the APC to scuttle the election.
that. I think we should not sit down.
There's a plot
APC and PDP should stop all these blame games. It is high time we stop all these blame games. Someone wants to go to the election. Someone wants to hijack it. Let us go to the poll. Whoever wins tomorrow. Now you just allege that now PDP is speaking to an identified INEC official. Are they not also trying to buy? Are they not also trying
scuttle.
to lobby INEC so that INEC can work in their favor? The both parties, APC and PDP, these men know some hierarchy officials in the INEC who they will speak to that work for me will give me person. The only person that will not be able to do that is Peter Obi, because he does not have such influence. So both parties are guilty on this. If you talk about trying to win the election, both parties, APC and PDP, are trying to win the election.
From what you're looking at, we have to infer the election. Who do you think? Who are the main contenders? The two. Name two persons.
Without speaking without being biased, truth be told, I used to tell you, Nigerian politics is quite different from the Western world politics. The major contest, Atiku and Ashwaju. Forget sentiments. That is the reality. Forget sentiments.
Okay.
Because now yesterday, majority of the imam in the north have told their congregation to support Atiku. The Obas in the southwest have told their candidates, have told all the Obas in the southwest to support Ashwaju. Truth be told, these are the two major. But if there will be an upset, I don't see that coming. Anybody that is telling you Tinubu is sure, he's telling lie. Anybody that is telling you
What makes you say so that nobody's sure? Because you can see the rallies, you can see on social media the polls that are being conducted. You can see some people moving from one party to another. Labour Party government candidates going to the APC, some party candidate going to the PDP, leaving the Labour Party. So you're not sure of who is going to win the election.
are you speaking based on individual? This election is beyond an individual. It is now in 2019. How many youths? What in 2019 did you see passion from the youth of getting involved in this politics? But now youths are now saying it is time for us to get involved in the political space of Nigeria. Will you take that away? You can't take that away. Forget those that are defecting did not get tickets.
Okay,
Yes,
they have no impact on the election.
they have no impact on the what
Or they have
electorate.
minimal impact.
Now, yesterday, Margaret Obi was in Adamawa soliciting for votes, and then don't forget that Beavers is on ground to checkmate Rigi. And now it is not that not that you will now one professor will now come and announce nonsense. The election will be transmitted.
Okay.
As it stands now, nobody is sure. Nobody is sure of who will win. Everybody is just guessing. It's just permutation.
And most people that are talking, they don't have PVC though.
Yeah, I have mine. This is it.
Okay, someone arrested. Let's look at the connection with the voting in the southeast, election in the southeast. Someone arrested. He has been released. They will be going back to the field police to answer more questions. Let's look at that.
Simon Ekpa to stop misleading youth in the southeast. He should stop it. Telling people to go and burn that police station. Even Kanu himself has said he's not in support. He's not the one giving the alternative to this Simon Ekpa. He should stop all this. Giving the directive to people to be killed. Now, people are championing for Obi. Is this how? Now, if people fail to turn up in the southeast, how would Obi become president?
The hope is to achieve Biafra. The hope is to achieve Biafra.
So, by achieving Biafra, is it by sending some youth to go and telling you to go and burn that police stations? Telling people to sit down at home? Is that how to achieve Biafra? You don't tell people to start killing people. If Samuel Ekpa knows he wants to achieve Biafra, let it come down too. Let it come down to Nigeria. I am not in support of him telling youth in the southeast to go to bringing down police stations. That is uncalled for. Let us condemn you. Whoever that is condemning that is also enemy. If your sisters and brothers were being killed, will you sit there in that Europe and start singing praise of Samuel Ekpa? I condemn him. It's bad. If anybody that is supporting Samuel Ekpa is an enemy of the southeast.
Okay, thanks very much, Mr. David.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it is a race between who and who. Good morning. 24 hours election. You have a PVC. Representing. This is an added PVC for who? Who is this going for? No, maybe you have changed your mind. I don't know. Things can change. We are human beings. We are dynamic.
By tomorrow, by Monday, you know that. By Monday, you know that.
Okay. Article alleging that the APC is planning to scuttle the election. They are planning to compromise the PVC and INEC system. Yes, it's ongoing in Imo State.
How did you know that? How did they know that? If they too, they don't have that intention. One only no more SL later. It's armed robber that will know how to trace a fellow armed robber. It's an armed robber that will know how to pinpoint an armed robber. Say this one too, will be sent in. So anybody that is bringing out that, what's it called, allegation? Yeah, where has it been since? You know, there was an allegation that he met some military, audio that leaked. They can manipulate the audio. We know how Nigerian politics is dirty. Christian, you should know. It's only Nigeria that you see that politics is rough for fights, you know. So we're saying that let everybody go to the field. Let everybody go. We've gone to the field and they're back now. Let us now translate, what's the message they pass on the street to vote now. It's not about accusation, counter accusation. They should go and sit down because all of them, all politicians are politicians, politicians. So that's it. Okay. Article has his own game too. So he should, so I'm not really even convinced that what he's saying is, he said is happening in Imo. And they are security men in Imo. Why are they not arrested any one of them? Why are they not? They should stop selling doomy to us. They should stop selling fallacy to us.
Okay, the Naira redesign, the there's no cash. I was at the bank by after 5 this morning to wait whether I can get cash. At the end of the day, some minutes after 8, the bank manager came out and said that they are sorry that there's no cash.
It's been no cash, no cash, no cash. But where are the cash? Where are the money? Where are the new notes they printed out? Where are the money? Is this same politician that
that you see the cash flow tomorrow?
Oh, I will be very surprised because the cash they said they mocked, the politician mocked. Maybe that's the one we'll be seeing tomorrow. But I believe that they don't have sufficient naira they printed. So they should not be hiding under some people mock the money. What they printed was shortage of what they're supposed to, was in short of what's supposed to be in circulation. And as it is, it's just like somebody that is pushing his blame game. It's a blame game issues now. Somebody that's supposed to accept his faults, that he messed up with this naira policy and is not looking for a scapegoat that will use just to cover her. The planning of this naira policy was not well laid out, and that is the punishment we are receiving now, because you did not print enough new notes in the circulation, and you are saying there's no cash. They are mopping the cash.
Said the cash will be available after tomorrow.
Are you sure? Are you sure? What is not available? What is not available? Don't let us do it. Don't let them be boboing us. They are just about bobo. And me, I can't fall for that. Anybody that is saying that is on his own. The cash that is not available for citizens to spend, is it huge cash we are talking of? It's not. We are talking of just common 5,000 to be in an ordinary citizen, an average citizen pocket. It's not there. So now it's tomorrow now. The magician will now start providing the cash. How is it possible? You see, Nigeria, we are too docile and we are too gullible.
Malami says that Buhari not in breach of the Supreme Court order.
If he's saying Buhari is not in breach of Supreme Court order,
the Attorney General
but he will have, when Supreme Court said maintain the status quo, he will have obeyed the status quo. Then now come and explain, bring his own defense on the table. Say this is why I did this, and this is why. Not like going against the Supreme Court. Either the Supreme Court order is in tune, either it's not in tune. Just obey the highest court order, court of the land, the highest court in the land. Obey the order. If you disobey, that means people will be trending. You are trending towards anarchy, and that is what you've been seeing. That's why some people are saying, we want this naira to be spent in our old naira to be spent in our states. Have you ever heard that one before? When president will announce one, policy on national TV, and the governors detach from it. That's anarchy already.
Okay, let's look at Samuel Ekpa. You know him?
I don't know him, and I don't want to know him. I don't want to know him because I don't want to know him. Ekpa, as he is, he sat down in Finland there, and is controlling people. He's impoverishing people. Sit at home. I think that sit at home was supposed to be, if they're really in tune with that sit at home, all of them are supposed to sit at home anywhere they are. So now, and it's distracting. You say you want an election, and you are still saying sit at home. You want what do you want then? Put it on the table. If you want Biafra, stick to Biafra. If you want election, stick to election. So there's confusion this guy is bringing. I'm serious. There's they say no election. They started killing again in that area. Why should you kill before you can? Pass your message across. You don't have to kill people. It's ideology. Talk to people. Let their brain open. Say this is what we want. This is not by force, not by killing. That's like a Syria war going on there. It's a Syria war.
Okay. Are you voting tomorrow?
I have. I show you my PVC. You are still asking me.
Who is your preferred candidate and winner?
I don't have to tell you.
You can
I don't have to tell you. I don't have to tell you. You know where I'm trading. You know the lane I'm trading on. So you know definitely. And you know that there is one particular candidate I'm putting my vote for. Right? So that is my own. Let me keep it secret until we get to the battlefield. And if you win the battlefield, I mean, so be it. And if we don't win in the battlefield, so be it. Election is not about do or die, right? Election will go, people will still come together and we see,
Some people,
live normal life.
some pastors have predicted the winners of the election or supported a candidate. Do you think that will play in this election?
Well, I don't want to go against the holy word, I mean, holy Bible, but some pastors, voodoo, I'm talking of a lot of voodoo, prediction comes out from them. A lot of pastors, we've heard a pastor that said Obasanjo will not last, You get what I'm saying? We got one pastor that time that said Obasanjo will not last the time, and Obasanjo surpassed that time, and the DSS picked him up, which is Tunde Bakari, I'm saying. Pastor Tunde Bakari was picked up because of his fallacy, because of his fake, prediction, because of his fake prophecy he put there. So let's be careful of all these so-called Nigerian pastors as they are now. Let's be careful of them because pastoral job has turned to business in this country. Pastoral job has turned to business enterprises. So that's why I say we are just religious. We are not godly in this country.
Okay, from your investigations now, lastly, you see Nigerians making the right choice in this election?
Nigerians have always been making the right choice. It's for the choice to,
Nigerians have always been making the right choice.
They are
so
always,
in this situation, is it because of the right choice?
Nigerians have always been making the right choice. What is there is Nigerians always slip back. They always, stay back when they did the needful, voted their candidates. And they never question, they will never monitor the candidate and follow up the candidates, right? And it's not all about you vote somebody in, you monitor the policies and you question the policies, you question the president, you question the governors you voted in, that this is not what you put, and if there's not trending on your way, there's room for protest. Protest is a universal thing, protest is a global thing, and it's not against the law, right? So once we voted somebody in, we went, we just sleep, start sleeping in slumber, So, but when you voted the candidate and you monitor the candidate, I gave you my vote. You say put them on their toes. But Nigerians, once you voted, that's the end. You're now sitting down, relaxing, and waiting for the goods of the democratic dividends, democratic dividend to come to you. You can't get something, that you want on a platter of gold. You have to fight for it. You don't get anything on the platter of gold. You don't get your wish on the platter of gold. It's for you to put them on their toes, and keep following their policy. How many people have even know how our budget is being spent? How many citizens know that? What they are spending our budget on? How many people? How many people are following the budget? That this is what you allocated to so ministry, but we've not seen any improvement. We've not seen any progress in that, But Nigeria, how many times have you been to your local government and asked your local government chairman, how have you spent our money? Can you, roll out the expenditures and let us know? Okay, so.
Yeah. No, sorry, him. Yeah. Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, you have your PVC.
Yes, I got it, but I don't move around with it because it's a sacred one.
Yeah. But tomorrow you are going to
Them.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. We have. Let's start with the security agency Liverpool Results Collation Center. Do you have trust in the election process as we speak?
From the onset, I've been having some kind of faith in what the INEC chairman has been telling us and the process. But to some extent now, I got to this 9 minutes when accusation and counter-accusations have been going on concerning some resident electoral commissioners, and INEC are still insisting they are not going to change them. So, to me, even the REC for Lagos, they complained about him about being kind of sentimental, kind of. So, INEC insisted that they are not going to change it. And the people, the party who is involved have been crying foul that it is going to affect the credibility of the election in Lagos State. So, but to a greater extent, you not get everything right once. I believe so far so good. I'll say INEC has been trying, and I'm confident about them.
What made you think your candidate will win this election?
Because he sells the right information, he sells the right ideas to people, and when you have good ideas being sold out, definitely you win when it comes to the election.
So we have the APC, we have the PDP, those that have been there all this while. Do you think it's easy to
Unscot to them?
Yeah.
Yes, for me, I believe nothing is impossible. And one thing in life that is constant is what? Change. So definitely, if the APC and the PDP since 1999 till date have not been putting us through, we have the chance. If you have your choice, if you still feel PDP was better and you think now PDP is going to take us to a greater height, I think go there and bam. If you think APC, they've learnt their mistakes and they can turn things around this time around, go to the polling unit and do what? And do bam. Now, but if you now feel that these two parties are warmongers, they don't have anything, because what I always say is, I go by what you say, because I don't know, I've not met them in person before, but their antecedent speaks. And what I'll tell you, so far so good, is only one that has come out to tell us, this is what I want to do for Nigeria, and this is how I want to do it. All the remaining we've been getting through this campaign, I've been following the campaign all through, is just vote for me. They don't have any better idea. So I'll definitely go for a man who told me that he's going to do A, and from his track records, the A has always been the A. So I'll go for that person.
Okay. Let's look at it. The Southeast. We know Simon Ekpa. He was arrested yesterday and also released. He will be going back to Finland police. Do you think that the election in the Southeast will move on peacefully?
Hello. See, this is one thing that has been worrying the minds of every Nigerian. And I'll tell you categorically clear that election tomorrow in Southeast is going to be as peaceful as ever you've ever heard. Going by the reason, I've done my facts on ground. We know very well the people who are in charge of this violence and all that. Yes, there can be one or two or three places where violence might erupt. We know people who are using them. We know that we have bad eggs in the Southeast. We want to use this particular time to show themselves and do whatever they want to do. Now, when you talk about the IPOB, I've never heard, believe you me, that the IPOBs are the ones killing, and they brought it to book that is true, that this was. All I have been hearing is just exaggeration. People are saying IPOB, their movement is a peaceful one. IPOB, their movement has always been credible because they go by the law. Are you getting it? So what I'm going to let you know is only those wrong politicians who are hiding under the pretense of IPOB that will want to use it to blackmail the IPOB and the movement. I'm not complaining about anybody, because agitation is agitation. Secession is secession. Whoever that feels is aggrieved with the system will want to cry for secession. But what I'm saying, tomorrow, because I know that government has put measures in place, and I know that every Igbo man living in the Southeast is a law-abiding citizen, and definitely we want to go out there and vote their civic rights in. So nobody will stop it.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good luck to your candidate. We'll see you on Monday.
No, definitely come Sunday, not Monday. I'll go to church and thank God, because I know God has done it. It is only God. This mission started way back in 2014, and God has said it's going to materialize 2023. So we've been patient enough, and thank God it is here.
Okay, thank you very much, my brother. Yes, we have Our guy, good morning. Yes. Yes. Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, welcome to the program this morning. Your name, sir. Your name, sir.
My name is Komori Lolaniwaju.
Comrade, I know you are a party person. Let's start with this. What gives you the confidence that your candidate will win the election?
Well,
Okay, let's know your candidate.
well, my candidate is Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the Waziri of Adamawa State. And coupled with he is prepared. In terms of experience, he's fully prepared. He has been tested. He was one time the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. In terms of the economic power, he was the chairman of the economy committee during the tenure of Olusegun Obasanjo. And looking at his profile, he was once a civil servant, just like any other Nigerian. And in terms of his political network in all the 36 states and the FCT, is well known. Name it. Is fully prepared, is qualified to be the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Okay, amongst other candidates, who is like a competition to your candidate?
Well, all of them are competitors. And in any competition, it is only one that will definitely come back to carry the trophy. Just like in the game of football, that you have 24 players on the field. Only a single team will come back to be the winner.
The allegations that the PDP, an allegation they want to scuttle the election. There are preparations on that tone that they want to scuttle the election. The allegation from the APC.
Well, I want to tell you categorically that the PDP, both the national and the state level, we are fully prepared for this forthcoming election. And there is no any game plan or anything to scuttle this election. Nigerians are waiting. Our followers, they are waiting to ensure that Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the Waziri of Adamawa, is sworn in as the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria come Sunday.
PDP has spent the 16 years and they have not really done wonderfully well. Let me say that. But how will you convince Nigerians to vote PDP?
My beloved brother, I want to correct that notion, saying that my party has not actually done well.
According to reports, yeah.
No, well, according to this report, I want to tell you that there are a set of people that are sat down to bring forth all this report. But you and I, the first question I will ask Nigerians is, how much is a liter of fuel when PDP was governing this particular our country? How much do we refill our gas when PDP was at the center? How much do we buy a bag of rice when PDP was in power? How much is your house rent when PDP was in power? If you and I, if you look at it categorically, we definitely know the person that is actually real and the person that is actually fake. I leave you to answer, to give judgment to what I've just said, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Comparative advantage. PDP has a comparative advantage over the APC. Comparative advantage over APC. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on. Let's look at the Naira issue, the Naira redesign. How do you look at the Naira redesign? Is it a good policy?
Well, it's a good policy in terms of the economy plan of the present administration. I mean, President Muhammadu Buhari. He has a good plan. He has the love of the country at heart, and I see this policy bringing forth good things to Nigeria. Though the implementation is typically very poor, but I believe things will definitely improve as time progresses.
Okay. What of the APC saying that it's a good policy, but a wrong timing? It is poised to influence the election against a particular presidential candidate.
Well, I totally disagree with that, because if you look at it, if you look at the last press statement released by President Muhammadu Buhari, he has the law of the country at heart. It's not to winch on any political party. But one thing I realize is this: if policies do not favor a particular party, they tend to come out to bring out propaganda that look, they want to winch on them. But it's never to winch on anybody. It's just like the time when the former president, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, created EFCC. People were saying a lot of things that it is to witch hunt the political class. But between you and I, he is no longer in the aim of affairs in the country. But yet we can see that EFCC in Nigeria today, they have been able to checkmate corruption in Nigeria. So if any policy does not favor any a particular party, that is when they come out to say, this and this. But President Muhammadu Buhari is the president of over 200 million Nigerians, not a set of people that they call themselves a party people. No, he's the president of the entire nation. Thank you.
Okay, lastly, your candidate, let's look at, in the Southwest, how will he perform tomorrow?
Well, let me start from Lagos State that we have. I want to tell you categorically that PDP will take over Lagos State come Saturday, because you can see the atmosphere in the market. Look at the market environment that you have. Ask any young Nigerians, any individual moving into the market, ask them what is their mindset. I want to tell you the election will be peaceful. We can see the large number of the security apparatus that is already in the state for the past 2 days now, and I must tell you, people are going to come out in their numbers to vote their desired candidate, and I'm sure Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the Waziri of Adamawa State, will come out strong.
Let's say at the south, out of the southeast.
The southeast is owned by PDP. Edo, Bini, Eboyi, Abia. I go look at Enugu. I know PDP will take Enugu. PDP will even Cross River. PDP will, Delta State. PDP will, that is Okawa State. PDP will take her. The only issue I'm having is Abia State. I could not Abia State. Is PDP, but it's going to be a little bit shaky. But I could tell you, all the south is for PDP.
South.
All the south is for PDP.
Northwest,
PDP has an upper hand. I want to tell you by 26th of February, which is going to be on Sunday or 23rd, I want to tell you, my able president, the incoming president, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, Waziri of Adamawa, will be sworn in as the authentic president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
a Fulani, let's look at that perspective. The Fulani leaves power and hands over to another Fulani. There's a perspective.
Sir, I want to correct that notion. We were first Nigerians before we look at Fulani. I don't want you to be using tribe. It is not about tribe. It is about a credible governance. We are looking for somebody that is tested, somebody that people are testifying. I'm sure of said you've not been watching some of the documentary on AIT television and on Arise television. Some of the people that they have worked with, people that in one way or the other they has impacted, and you and I, we could see that the economic booming that we are having in Nigeria is consolidated on its effort. In terms of the communication network we have in Nigeria, we can see trace it back to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar.
Obasanjo.
Yeah, during Obasanjo tenure. In terms of the debt that was erased for Nigeria, we can still trace it back to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, where he was the economic chairman during that time.
Let's look at the third force. That is Labour Party. What do you think?
Well,
Can this bring a surprise, or where are they in this whole election?
Well, my brother, I must be sincere with you. The third force has actually done. He has actually proved a very good point in this dispensation. I could see the electionary process generally. Things are changing, and I could see that if it comes again in the next 4 years, a lot of things, people, you can see that politicians are sitting properly. That look, it is the people. We say government is the people, by the people and for the people. Now politicians are now realizing that the power belongs to the people. That it is the people that is
Not business as usual.
it's not business as usual. But I could tell you that the third force is just going to be a spoiler for the opposition party.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Thank
God
you.
bless you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. We have King Joe King Joe says, brother, your analysis is wrong. All South, and Southeast are obedient. 3 states in the North Central are obedient. 1 state in the Southwest is obedient. Good morning,
Christian,
the
what's
Mafizo,
happening in the neighborhood?
the Mafizo of Ogba.
Guys, it's
Let's move on.
throne is vacant now.
Let's move on.
We got about Buhari just there on the temporary now. Tomorrow will be a judgment day for you and I.
Okay, security agents take over poll result collation center. Security agents take over poll result collation center.
See, the security have been there right from day 1 to today and to tomorrow. All they are doing is their workshop mind. But now, we have come to make the language be a different home for you and I. Because now, we need a totally freedom. A totally freedom. Whether security or no security, we know what we are going to do. We are going to use our PVC to discharge their rules. Their rules is not going to favor anymore to their own side. Because right from day 1, we have been hearing about security make things to be reality. At the end of the day, they dance to their tone.
Wait, the security dance to their tone.
They dance to their tone because it's army arrangement, the democracy, the government arrangement in the name of security. But now we have to checkmate them with our own minded vote. Vote for the reality. And now that reality has come now. So we have to make a real decision that will dramatically change our future. Not yesterday's decision. This decision is going to be a pure one now. For you and I, PDP, APC, Labour Party, for example, all of them will know who you and I. They will rescue you and I, because majority of them we have been hearing of their name. They rescue us no more. To the extent they impoverish us, stole our money, bring the money to bank, and now they seize the money to make you and I to be wicked, hungry. And now you are not canvassing for them to come again. It's impossible.
Okay, let's look at in the Southeast, someone Ekpa arrested and also released by the Finnish police.
He was arrested because of what?
No sit at home in the Southeast.
No, see,
no election in the Southeast.
Election must be held in all Nigeria, because Nigeria have a language now. You can't say one side will not hold election, because we want to gather ourselves, nationwide youth, nationwide color, nationwide revolution in the election department. We don't want one side to be at home. That one is not pure. We all must come outside and make the difference entirely for them to live. You understand? Whereby now say somebody will sit at home, that one is not recognized. It's not recognized. We all are going out in a peaceful home to vote our choice.
Oluwawan, give them the language.
The motherfucking language that tomorrow is the motherfucking judgment day. And they know the deed has been done. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Oluwawan. I have Pastor Obon. Good morning, Pastor Obon.
Excellent.
What is happening? Where have you been?
I consult the oracle.
So what is the oracle saying?
He said that we should vote for who we want our choice is.
Okay, he did not say vote for somebody, but vote for your choice.
Vote for a person that is your choice.
So now, if I choose to vote, if I choose to vote somebody that is not in line with what I believe in,
what the oracle tried to mean is that the Messiah never come yet. The Messiah never come yet. So this one now, choose person of your choice.
So who's your choice? Who's your choice?
I don't talk to you.
Who is your choice now?
I said my choice to vote.
Here, they want to hear.
They called him Emiloku.
Emilo?
Turumbu.
Okay, yes.
Now I go vote for him.
Why? Convince us that your candidate will win tomorrow.
Listen to me. We are kingsmen. We don't talk and fail. I'm an ancestor. If I talk, it works.
You're an ancestor. If you talk, it works.
I'm a god. So you need to understand. Turumbu is winning tomorrow because we know that what the fighting code. This guy don't destroy Atiku in North. Banglaso, his ship is going to share it. Now Turumbu take the power. All North say they want to vote for South, and they cannot vote for Igbo man. They will vote for
Okay,
Tinubu.
or not, if they are voting for South, they cannot vote for
They vote for
Igbo man.
Tinubu. They don't
Why?
vote for Tinubu. They vote for Tinubu. Why? They cannot vote. They know that Igbo man is what is not loyal, is biased. They can't vote for Igbo man. They will vote for Tinubu because Tinubu what bring them into power. So they will pay Tinubu compensation of what he did before. So now power is going to start Lagos. So now the Peter Obi and Chiku is wasting food. Most of the food will make mistake in the polling booth very well because they cannot win. Tinubu will win election tomorrow.
Okay. So I will hold you on to your word. I will hold you responsible for your word
So,
on Monday.
listen to
You
me.
must be here on Monday.
Listen to me.
Okay.
Listen to me. Where I'm telling you my own view of what is going to happen.
I say I hold you responsible. You are an oracle.
Okay, then
An oracle
if
should
you,
not tell us
if you fail us
and fail.
you can't fail. You need to understand. Tumbu is winning. That's my candidate.
I will hold you responsible.
Yes, it's winning.
Okay,
We are going to prepare.
are you let's talk about the Naira design.
Okay.
Malami says Buhari did not breach Supreme Court order.
Now, Supreme Court order. Why is supposed to arrest the Chief Judge? Why is supposed to arrest the Chief Judge and put him into prison?
For what?
Listen to me.
What's the crime?
I'm coming. This is a crime. Supreme order will have tell the men that carry case to the court that Buhari has given you 3 months to change your money. After 3 months, he can't give you 10 days. Waiting you do that time, we don't change your money. That means you don't obey Nigerian order. And you don't change the money. Now they give you extra 10 days. You now come to court now and impose the presidency and grant it to court. So Supreme Court could have judged the people that bring the case to the court first. And if you want to judge the case, Supreme Court could have been Buhari's side, Minister of Federal Security Council could have been in the court before he declared whatever he wants to declare. They just sit down between a 3 governor and just declare 15 days, put 15 on to 15. Supreme Court is what? That is treason.
Okay. What's your message to Nigeria?
My message to Nigeria is that go out tomorrow and vote, but vote wisely. Vote wisely. Do not waste your vote. Nobody people go help you for now. The people who go help you is me. We are coming and GPN go come and help you, not now. Today you are just doing what? You are just managing the country until we come. So vote wisely. Vote a miracle to give us beans, carry to management until we come. Only a miracle can give us carry to management. Beans, yam. You cannot say, only destiny person can save Nigeria. Nigerians have destiny to save. Nobody these people. They are all fake. But they go on Nigeria until we come. So vote a miracle to give you carry, rice and beans to management until we come.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, put the link. Put the link. Yes, you speak to us this morning on the situation and on the reports that we have. Yeah, Mr. Victor. Good morning, Mr. Victor.
Good morning, Brother Christian.
Yes, you have the floor. Yeah, you can contribute to the program.
Good morning, everyone. Please, I want to contribute about tomorrow election. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, you're online. We can hear you. Contribute to the program. Continue. Yeah, if you're online, please click on the link so that you can be part of the program. We have more time for us to speak. Mr. Odese Chima, good morning, Mr. Odese Chima. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Christian, and good morning, all the esteemed viewers and reviewers out there, and God bless you all. I think we are in the final lap, and tomorrow Nigerians are going to the poll to choose a president that will at least lead them in the next 4 years. The ball is now in the court of the electorate. Just like I have always been speaking all this while doing all this campaign, brouhaha, I will still urge Nigerians to go out there and vote a man that has the competence to at least change 50% of the wrongs in Nigeria. According to his words, the campaign he has proven so far is blueprint. Mr. Peter Obi stands out as the man that has the humanity, at least a man, a new hand that will change this country for good. The others are there for their own selfish interest. How can you tell me a man who bought his way in the primary election of his party, who paid at less $25,000 to each person, each delegate, to get the presidential spot of his party, we go there to work for you? Tinubu is a disaster in waiting. Every Nigerian should listen. Tinubu is a disaster in waiting. Tinubu might be a good man. I'm not taking it away from him, but he is surrounded by wolves. He is surrounded by wolves waiting to feast on Nigerians. Nigerians should not make the mistake of voting APC into power again. Well, I have done my part by preaching, by speaking, by saying something. People might abuse me, people might say something, but we'll be here in the next 4 years. My only regret, my only cry is this: the only good ones that wants to vote a good candidate, but at the long run they might be they might be sidelined, and they will share in the suffering of the calamity that is coming. Every Nigerian should go back and look at the President Paul Biya of Cameroon right now. Paul Biya, his health status, he's a disgrace to Cameroonians at the moment as I'm talking to you. Every Cameroonian, even those that are with us here in diaspora, they are crying. That is not the president we want at this point. We have tried PDP for 16 years and they failed Nigeria, woefully. APC, in 8 years, they became worse than PDP. Now, let's try Peter Obi of Labour Party. Let's try him. Now, to my fellow Southeasterners, those that are telling you to stay at home, not to come out and vote, I ask you this question. At the long run, if you stay at home and you didn't vote, and Tinubu or Atiku emerges, do you think that Tinubu or Atiku will release Nnamdi Kanu from the prison? Do you think that Tinubu or Peter Atiku will give you a referendum that you have been blabbing all about? Referendum. And even the Western countries, Americans, the Europeans, the Chinese, the Asians, that you people are hoping to come down and push for referendum for you. They are struggling behind Nigerian election this time. They have made their point. They are behind Nigerian election. Do you think that those guys, these countries that will come out and sabotage this election by giving you referendum? Southeasterners, once beaten, twice shy. Shine your eyes. This thing these people are doing is an empty threat. They are not going to kill anybody. Okay, now, even if you are in Imo State killing people, or you are in any state, do you think you will kill everybody? There's no way these people will sit everybody down in the southeast and block them from voting. It can never be done. They might be somewhere wreaking havoc, and others will be somewhere voting. Use your brain. Use your brain. Come out and vote Peter Obi, your brother. Support your brother. Support your brother. Others are supporting him. Support your brother. Don't buy into this useless agitation that nobody is more Biafran than the other.
Okay,
I am a complete woman. I support Biafra. But this time around, use plan B. Let's vote Peter Obi first and know the result and see what we can do we can achieve from this.
Okay, yes, sorry for that break in transmission. My brother, come. So, What is happening, my brother?
God bless you. Assuming in Lagos State since 1990, 1999, up to now in Lagos State. Let's just use this is wisdom mathematics. In Lagos State, 24 years in Lagos State, no achievement. I have 4 Okada before in Lagos State, year 2001. Through these people, I lost my Okada. I have 2 shops. Through these people, I lost my shop.
Which people?
God bless you. People are ruling in Lagos State. I don't buy them. 24 years, we don't try for them. Let's assume another person making enter.
So who are you voting for?
I want to vote for Peter Obi. That's my life. I don't want to be another person enter Lagos State. Maybe see wait, maybe go to the shop. Now I be engineer.
Which governor are you voting for in Lagos State? Which governor are you voting for in Lagos State?
I will PDP governor in Lagos State. I want to vote for PDP governor because the hungry want to kill my life. I want to stop the hungry. That's why I want to vote for another party in Nigeria. This one is too much.
What do you think the government can do with this?
The government, they can help us to change this party for us. That's what I want. We don't want this party again. Enough is enough.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, I'm Mr. Felix. Yeah, Mr. Felix, come on, Mr. Felix.
Morning, everybody.
We have 24 hours to the election.
Well,
and what's your expectation?
My expectation is very high. You can see I'm relaxed because my candidates have done his best option, and he has done a very grand and perfect work. Atiku is our next president, please. Atiku is our next president.
You have your voter's card?
Yes, I do. I have a voter's card.
He's here with you.
He's not with me here. I was in ADOC. I was in ADOC meeting yesterday. When I saw the groundwork, I saw the perfection. That gave me confidence that Atiku is going to win the election.
There's a report that the PDP wants to scuttle this election. They want to influence INEC to scuttle the election.
That information is a fake news. It's not true.
I have an audio record that I will send to you so that you can listen to it.
That information is not true. The APC are trying everything possible to see how they can. Have you ever seen PDP doing violence? Did you ever see them? There's a mature party. They are the largest political party in Nigeria. They know what it takes. They know the terrain. They know the in and out of what is going to happen. Despite all the mayors and all these things they are lashing on them in Lagos State, they maintain their stand because they know that they are going to take power back. We are rescuing back Nigeria. Well, Obi has a good chance, but the Southeast people are not supporting him. I believe that this guy they arrested in Simon Ekpa.
Although he has been released, but he will go back. He still go back.
So if that can help the situation, that it will brighten Obi's chance. The Southeast should go back and go and learn what they call politics. The Southwest and the South and the Northern region are more matured. They are more matured in politics than them. More matured. You are looking at me because you are from that region.
Which region?
Southeast. They are not mature politically.
I'm in Nigeria.
Now you are saying you are in Nigeria. Tomorrow you say you are Biafra.
Am I not a Nigerian?
You are a Biafra. The way you look at me.
The way you are looking at me. I'm a Biafran. That is your evidence. Let's move on. Would there be any upsets tomorrow?
On?
Upset.
No.
We have 4 contenders. Do you think there will be any upsets?
No. The election will be free and fair. It's going to be. We are going to experience the most free and fair election in Nigeria tomorrow. Hopefully, by the special grace of God. Victory shall be ours in Jesus' name.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Festus, for your contribution. Who do we have online this morning? Let's get your contribution. Yes, on the program this morning. You can see we are here and we have much more crowd as it's here before. Mr. Idris, good morning, Mr. Idris. You are online. Let's get your contribution to the program, Mr. Idris.
Yeah, thank God. Good morning. I think we can see the atmosphere that election is coming up. I think they're less than 12 hours now. Yes, as we can see, what happened in everywhere, the Southeast, the South, the Northerns. I think that yesterday, one of the Labour Party aspirants was killed in Enugu. and due to this, which is uncalled for. Yeah, we all see we have experienced 8 years of APC. We knows what we have gained. We know what we have gained. Our naira to dollars in 2015, the naira to dollars in 2019 to 2023. I think we all know what is happening. The labor salary they demanded for 30,000 minimum wage. I think we all know what we have experienced in the hand of APC, and we all see the food scarcity. How much is the bag of rice in 2019, and how much bag of rice in 2023? So I think we can able to see the differences. So what is the inflation rate, and what we gain? What do we export in terms of a commodity exports? We all see the inflation rate. Compare the percentage of inflation rate in 2019, and they compare to inflation rate in 2023. So we all knows, and we all have the reason where we need to change this government. We need to vote them out in the 2019 at the stage of protest in the Ojota, just because the Jonathan was to increase the price of the petroleum. We all knows what is happening. How much is the cost of petroleum in 2019? How much is the cost of petroleum now? Are we going forward, or are we back forward? So I applaud the Nigerians. We need to vote them out, and the only way we can vote them out is by PVC. Applaud the Nigerian, not by violence, just by your PVC. We need to vote them out. Let us have a new government. Let us have the people that know that how the people's acts. Those who have the track record that can bring the country forward, not from not to go backward again. You can go to Rwanda. Look at the president of Rwanda. He's one of the best presidents we have in Africa. The president of Rwanda right now is not the third time because he's doing well. Go to Rwanda, go to Ethiopia, go to all those African countries. They were moving forward. Where are we going? Nigeria is the giant of Africa, but we are not giant in terms of improvement, in terms of policy. So there's one particular guy that was saying something. Mr. Kunle said something which I love this morning. Mr. Kunle said, we Nigeria, we don't know our rights. We need to question the manifesto of every political appointee. The budget of Nigeria in everywhere. Do we question how much are being budgeted for education? How much is being budgeted to the National Assembly? How much they will spend? We don't have the right. We have the right to question these people, and if they're not following their manifesto, we have the right under the constitution to protest. But we are not doing that, and that's the reason why the government can able to inflate the arch policy on Nigerians, which is uncalled for. So we need to vote for the right candidate that can ready to, I mean, that can ready to deliver the country and can able to defend and able to question. A president that citizens can able to question at any fucking time and can ready to address the situation at particular time. That is the kind of the presidency that we want, not the one they will just sit and I'll go back and go to the United States for medical leave. They will go to the United Kingdom for medical leave. Look at our medical situation today. It's out of. So we need to change the government. Let us have the new government, the government that have the heart of the Nigerian, and an appeal to the people to go by the peace. Let's go vote, do your voting, and stand by without any violence. Thank you very much.
Idris Adiola, God bless you. Thank you very much, Mr. Idris Adiola. Yes, who else is online this morning? Let's get your contribution to the program. Who else is online this morning? 24 hours to the election. I think 48 hours from now, we should know who will be coasting to victory. Mr. Sunday, good morning, Mr. Sunday.
My brother, good morning.
Yes, sir. Morgan, good
everyone.
morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, sir. How you people doing, everybody?
Yes, you have the floor, man.
I say everybody. Good morning. Good morning to Philip TV. Good morning to everybody.
Okay, Mr. Sunday, it seems it's network on your part. Yes, we are right here at Abiodun Jago Street. And behind me is this bus stand. You can see we have people here talking about tomorrow's election. Everyone is prepared for the election, who they are going to vote. Currently, we have 4 major contenders. We have 18 political parties, 4 major contenders. We have the APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We have Labour Party, Peter Obi. We have the PDP, that is Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. We have the NNPP, we have Rabi Kwankwaso, we have the AAC, Shode, we have the SDP, and many other parties. Who are you going to vote? We have in the Southeast yet, we're talking about the possibility of a violence-free election in the Southeast. Simon Ekpa has been arrested and he has been arrested and released. He will be also going back to the Finnish police for more questions. There are calls that an email should be sent to the Finnish government so as to explain more on the alleged atrocities of Simon Ekpa in the southeast. Let's see how that unfolds. Mr. Sunday, good morning. Good morning, Mr. Sunday. I believe the coast is clear. Long time, Mr. Sunday. I'll send 10 with. I think Mr. Sunday, let's read yes, I think Mr. Sunday is not available. Mr. Sunday isn't available today. With that, I would say we've come to the end of the program this morning. Bystanders and instance. Tomorrow will be the elections. We won't be coming out, but we'll be going live and looking at the way the results are going. I will be reporting on the elections tomorrow. So God bless every one of us for being part of this program. Click on the like button so that we can have more reach. We are likely going to come out on Sunday evening to feel the mood after the election or during the collation of results. I'm Christian Chuko. God bless you all. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.